Yo, hey, what's up guys? I think you already saw it, but we will get a nerf to Phantom Shogun, Sand Devil and Iron Twins. And I have to admit, those nerfs are fantastic and they are really nice. First I thought, maybe it's not as good as we maybe think, but I'm gonna tell you in this video right now, I'm gonna show you a couple of things that will just mind blow you. And yeah, we are currently on the test server right now, so we can actually just show those things already. And I assume you guys will get those things in a couple of days. I don't know exactly when, but I assume in a couple of days. So, we got nerfs. And first of all, guys, I just listened into the video and they said something about decreasing the speed about Phantom Shogun. And I was like, oh no, they're gonna destroy so many teams. But then I saw it's only from stage 1 to 19 and I was like, okay, I'm an idiot. I have to redo my thumbnail and stuff because, yeah, I tested out some things. And you maybe think like the nerfs are not the best in the world, but I'm gonna tell you right now, they are insane. We basically don't have to go for the mechanics anymore on the boss. You know, you weak attack and stuff like that. And you see right here, I put a couple of champions in here that have high amount on blessings. Those could be anyone on the end for you, so just watch guys, just no preset, no nothing. I just tried out and that's the things I'm gonna do on the test server. I'm trying out things, and if you enjoy what I do right now, it would be amazing if you hit the like button, maybe put a comment under there so it will get pushed out to many more peoples. Wait, I got sound issues, give me a sec. I just got quick sound issues. What do we see right here? Just champions that have 5-star blessings, and yes, that's it what you need. It can fail, to be honest. It failed once for me. I did like 10 runs or so, just testing it out, and 9 of them worked and 1 just didn't work. I don't know why, but they the dungeon right here is nerfed to the ground. Like you got options now. You can do whatever you want. You can straight up ignore the mechanics about the enfeeble, because if you have 5-star and you do a attack and he will increase by 5 points now because of a weak attack, it also will get decreased by 5 because of the blessing. So technically every 5-star blessing champion now can be now your enfeeble tank. If he survives, that will be amazing. We can do on the end, I think solo ones are on the table now, like more easily to do. Of course we need those blessings, but overall it is just a nice thing that we can do it like now, right? That we can do it like you see right now, just going in there, doing our thing, Adeline in there, Artak, Blizzard, those are just fusions. Okay, there is a Duchess, but she does just have 1 star of blessing, and it's actually not the greatest in the world. That could be a Ursula on a 5-star or something, would be way easier. But you see right now that the dungeon is basically made that everybody can do it now, and I really do like it. Plarium, you did a great job. That nerf was exactly doing it. It is not too much. You still have to bring some things and stuff. If you do a speed tune right now, that would be even better. Of course, your emic teams and everything, that will still work. No problem, you can just go in there. But if you haven't done the dungeon already, you can just throw, like I do right now, a couple of champions together, make it work. And on the end we can do like speed runs with special champions. Those are like specified for it, and we do speed runs, and you can just, if you don't want to, just put a couple of champions in here and do it in a couple of minutes, and you're just okay. Like, and that's kind of what I like. You can do now speed runs. And also, yeah, I want to mention one thing is every third action you do on the boss, like a attack, he will decrease his counter by 10, and that kind of makes it also work that we can actually do what I do right now. Maybe I can decrease those blessings a little bit further and it would be okay. But hey guys, there are now solo on the table, 2-man, and yeah, a lot of things, to be honest. And yeah, keep subscribing to the channel so I can keep you up with what's going on. And also, we have a change on Iron Twins. He will do now, he has less accuracy. Oh yeah, and that's a good point. Those bosses have now less accuracy and resistance. That is, I don't know, I cannot give you the numbers. I think like Farbstoff and Seth from HH Gaming Network, they can tell you the numbers on the end, but in my experience right now, kind of your dungeon, your hard mode, like your dragon team and stuff, they have almost most of the time 300 with 350 accuracy, and with champions that have 350 accuracy, like my Newt right now, okay, he gets the accuracy boost, but to be honest, I landed so many debuffs on the Phantom Shogun with just dungeon-made champions, and that feels great. I don't know if I need a little bit more to make it more consistent and stuff, but yeah, you can land here and there with your standard hard mode dungeon champions now debuffs, and that's amazing. And yeah, Iron Shrink got changed. He can just counterattack 3 times now. That is amazing. He will not counterattack anymore when he reached his stage where he is just under 40%, and he will do the more intense attacks, and that's really great. And also in general, his land rate of his thingies of, I don't even know what the debuffs are called right now, but they got reduced because of he doesn't have any more resistance or up, accuracy up. So basically we can do something like that right now. And yes, I know this one will not work all the time on all affinities and stuff, but you can see the power behind it, what they kind of did to those champions. My Newt can now place the Brimstone, that is super nice. I got a 5-star that makes it uncleansable even more better, and you see just a 2-man run on the end. And have you thought about that a couple of months ago when they released it and they make it really accessible? To be honest, they did a great job. I think they are now in the realm of hard mode dungeons. Fire Knight is really hard too, and that's kind of what I think they compared with, like, hey, Fire Knight, and it must be like a Fire Knight team that is decently hard, but you can still do it. I have plenty of videos about Fire Knight, so it is doable in a couple of ways. And now Iron Twins and stuff for all your normal teams, they will just perform way better if you have like a normal team standing just revivers and debuffers and stuff. You can just resist more of those debuffs without having like 550, 600 resistance and stuff, and it makes it more accessible for us. And yeah, we can just do it, and that's super intense nicely. And about Sand Devil, I think, yeah, on Sand Devil there will be some teams, they will not work anymore. I made a couple of teams, or the community, and Yannick, and some, yeah, many of teams. But for example, wrong dungeon, a team that needs to break at the right time to get the speed tune done won't work anymore. But there will be ways around, don't you worry. Or maybe it's even, maybe you're gonna change your whole team on the end because we figure out something way better. And Sand Devil now is just gonna destroy 5% of your max HP per hit. It's 20% max HP per rotation, and you kind of can outplay him now being slow and having 1 regeneration proc on the right timing, and you basically never get your max HP destroyed. That is one really nice thing that can be abused on the end for us to make even nicer, faster comms, so many more options. And also the counter on the boss is now on A8. That is kind of a problem for some teams, but for example like a Aniri team, that is no problem at all. It actually is a kind of nice thing for you. So you can actually bring War Master on your Aniri and also on your DPS, and it wouldn't affect you anymore because you're not gonna break the boss anyway because of it. Before we were just saving the War Master because we woke up the boss and then everything got out of hands, and that's why we didn't. But now you can do it easily. But some of those teams, like I said, that need to break the boss so the boss will gain his turn meter to actually be on tune with our champions, they will basically not work anymore. But I also think there are ways around to make them still work, but you have to do it a little bit different. But yeah, in Sand Devil they kind of broke a couple of teams, but yeah, it is not so easy to do a rework of a boss or something, nerfing it without changing anything. But I think also what changed about the boss is that he does not need so many debuffs anymore, so you can hit really hard, basically. And before I was using in that spot, I hope I'm gonna find her soon. I still don't know why there is no filter in here, so we can just quickly talk about the stuff that we want to, so we can keep you guys entertained. And yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about because I'm searching for a champion in my list, and that list is basically a little bit bigger. It's getting bigger and bigger. But yeah, I used a Ruella before, and I needed a decreased speed, a decreased defense, and a weaken to make that team right here work. But we're gonna check something else. I know it's not the best showcase of a wow, that changed so much here, you're gonna do it solo. But it will show you literally a thing that is really nice, to be honest, that is much appreciated. And I'm back to searching for the champion that I wanted to show you, so you guys can be impressed about the game and what the, yeah, I got him. And let's put my thingy quickly on one. And now we're gonna just see that it is way easier, to be honest, like before, like for people that are right now hustling for Marius. He needs a ton of stats, like way more than Nude to get the effect done, to get on the max HP cap. He has not as high of a multiplier. And it was harder, but now on the end, if you're aiming for, instead of having 2 Nudes, 1 Nude and a Marius or Forion, or that dude that hits 2 times per max HP hit, that would probably do the same. But of course you need to hit the max HP cap. And it was before really hard, to be honest, like getting the right amount on debuffs and stuff. And now we just have 2. We got decreased attack, doesn't matter basically for our damage, just the reduction of the boss's passive and stuff. And we got decreased defense. Without the weaken before, it was not possible. And even I needed 1 more buff to actually make it work. But now this one on the end will not even work. The speed tune is totally off, but you can already see that I do a ton of damage. Before, the damage was around here or something. The first Nude was just basically not doing anything. He needed to do the defense reduction on his skill a couple of times that we actually hit the cap. But now it is made so easy with just 2 debuffs. And also I think like a Whisper or something, like other hard hitting champion that can, yeah, you got way more openings. You got now 8 turns of 8 hits to wake up the boss, and you can place way more debuffs on that. So the defense reduction goes down really high, and you maybe can just do a Whisper, Renegade, Reset kind of comp. And yeah, that needs a little bit more speed tune, but on the end, yeah, it's kind of doable way better than before. Even if they destroyed a couple of teams, I really do like it. Like, I think there's way more options right now for many more peoples out there that can just not enjoy the game mode so much. And yeah, my second, oh yeah. Let's see. You didn't kill my Nude. Yeah, but you kind of know what I mean, that it is made way better. You can more time to place the debuffs. And also, there was one thing about the team you see right here. There are a lot of problems. Like, right now, you will see my Siphi goes first, then my Tomb Lord goes. Usually that was a Ruella, so 3 hits, you imagine just 3 hits. And afterwards, I couldn't put in attacks because of that. The boss was waking up too early. Like, I will explain what I mean. Like, we do 3 hits now on our A1, and then it goes down usually to 2. But we couldn't wake up the boss. He needs to take another turn just standing over there and not doing anything, so we couldn't wake him up before. But now it would be possible. You just go, because it's 8, you can go in, then it's a 5. Even your second, one of your Nudes can go before, and you can place a Brimstone already. And to be honest, guys, so many options, so many things, like, yeah. Let's see if we can make it work again. Let's see if okay, see, just a decreased speed is not working. Okay. Yes, I kind of knew it, but alright, we are out of the game. But you already see it, even with just a decreased speed, it got way better. And basically that's all I wanted to show you, that all of those dungeons were so much easier to do. Phantom Shogun is just basically made really easy if you have blessings, and you just need blessings on the end, and kind of depends which champions you have. If you have the worst champions, you probably can still do it, but it takes a longer time. But if you have some cool champions like HP burners and stuff, and yeah, brimstone and something like that, then it will be way easier for you. But it made really easy, so every speed tune got way easier to do. I think you don't even need blessings anymore on the end. If you, for example, do a emic team or a taunt team and don't never get that enfeeble splitting around, and okay, it kind of could work, because every third hit on the boss takes 10 counters down, but it is a little bit tricky. I think like one blessing on every champion can be now done, and you should be okay in that dungeon. Iron Twins, the stats got lowered so much that you basically don't die so hard anymore, and you can, like you saw, do things that is kind of insane. And Sand Devil, there are more openings, more damage reduction, less max HP destroyed, which makes it all way better. And to be honest, we can enjoy those dungeons way better now. And yeah, it makes me just happy that you guys can just, yeah, do what the big boys probably can do, because there will be teams now 100% that will go on speed runs without any two nudes or something, you know what I mean, like really fast teams without having the most insane things in the world. And yeah, there will be everything. It would be cool if you drop a like button, a comment, and subscribe if you haven't done already. And yeah, have a nice day.